information on the COVID vaccine. The Mitch, which is now Pitch, which is the Community Health Worker Program, received another New York State Department of Health grant for 5 years. Actually, more money than we've had in the last few grant sessions, so we were very happy with that. Healthy Families is preparing for their 5-year credentialing visit. I have no doubt they'll do very well. Anne Marie. And they've started their field trips with their clients. They just went to the aquarium. They've gone to explore more. And they are always in constant training mode, Healthy Families. Fatherhood just completed a contract with the Lockport Schools, thanks to an old board member of ours. And Antoine just got back from consulting with the Bronx Healthy Start program. I need to thank my management team, Anne-Marie Correa, Marissa Sanchez, Anton Johnson, and Michael Aloyan, as well as my superstar group of supervisors. This event would not be possible without many people, and I have to mention a few. First, to our board, who is so supportive of our event, and our agency. With Mary Dillon, we already mentioned, and Amy will be assuming the presidency. We were sad that we're losing some of our board members this year, including Shannon D. Camello, Cassie Church, Dr. Vanessa Barnaby, and Lisa Daisy. The other group that's worked very hard on this event is our Sustainability Committee, which is co-chaired by Brooke Smith and Jen Vogel, and includes Cassie Church, Elsie Daw, Debbie Licata, and PJ Capelli. Their creativity and commitment help ensure this event continues to grow and evolve. I also wanted to thank Rachel Wheeler, over here, who has been interning for us. And there's other volunteers tonight. Thank you, Dr. Wells, from the University of Buffalo Pediatric Dental School. To our sponsors this year, we helped by donating $40,600, which is the highest amount we've ever raised for this event. So thank you, our sponsors. You'll see the posters with their names are on the slideshow, but I want to just mention our platinum sponsors: Catholic Health Women Care, Highmark, Western New York Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the John R. Shide Children's Hospital and the Children's Foundation, and the Aquino Family Foundation, and our gold sponsors, Blount Consulting Solutions. One person I always need to single out is Denise Herky-Jarash. Her efforts allow. Where is she? Where is Denise? She's hiding? She's where? Okay. Anyway, she helps run this event so we can continue the operations. And I have a nice little gift for her. This is actually her 10th year of planning GBB. So when Denise gets back in, Anne-Marie, have her come in. So this event raises money for things that our funders do not provide. In case you don't know, 95% of our funds are from grants, which is a blessing and a curse sometimes. If you lose a grant, you lose a program. So we cover things like pack and plays and diapers. We buy many, many box springs and mattresses for our clients because we find them sleeping on floors. So we rent trucks, although I need to give a shout out with my friends from Wayfinder. Here they are. Wayfinder Community Service is one of our awardees who stepped up last year and have been helping us. Thank you, Brian and Dana. As well as Neighbors Share, which is a company we kind of came across. They're not even local, but they have provided gifts of over $4,000. They provide $400 gifts to our clients for things they just might need. We had one that was it was in a cooking school and she needed to buy her cooking utensils. We buy things for Shante, who you're going to hear from. We also bought we also bought a lot of refrigerators and stoves, basic things that everyone else counts on. But we also try to reward our staff, who I will tell you does all the hard work in this organization. They are the ones that day in and day out that are in the homes with these clients, providing support, because sometimes we're the only support. So we do team player awards, we take them on a staff retreat, because they need to be refreshed to do their job. Our value proposition, which you guys have heard me talk about before, we talk about our breastfeeding rates, we talk about our immunization rates, how well we get people into prenatal care. I hope all the insurance companies are listening to me. And actually, I'm proud to say that 20% of our employees are former program participants, which I think is a real testament to they want to give back, and we end up hiring them and they've walked the walk. So this year we received almost $1.4 million in grants, which is, and that I owe that to my program managers because they do a lot of the grant writing. In case you didn't see on your table, we still have our Dr. Amal Laley Bequest Society, which is something we set up in memory of Dr. Amal Laley, who was a maternal fetal physician who I had the pleasure of working with for many years at Oshai. And we did something different this year. Some of you may have seen two of our staff, Claudia Harris and LaToya Elliott, who have their own businesses on the side. So we wanted to kind of recognize them as women-owned businesses, so they're out there. Okay, I have to rant just for 1 minute because it's a sore point for me, and everybody can help me. We continue to ensure our clients have basic household items like appliances and beds, but they need safe, affordable housing in this city. And this city does not have a lot of that type of housing. I don't begrudge our seniors or our veterans for housing, but families need to have housing too. With children, they need to have renovations to their homes or new housing. So if anyone's got any brilliant ideas out there, that's my rant for the year. All right, so you supported tonight through the basket. You're gonna do the live auction. We're gonna do fund the mission. You can also always go to our website to make a donation or follow us on social media. All the above speaks to the important work, the preventative work we do in the community every day. And the clients who you'll hear from tonight, I think, is going to emphasize our mission. And I always have to have a quote. So to quote Donna Hedges, having a place to go is a home. Having someone to love is a family. Having both is a blessing. So thank you for your generosity tonight. Denise, come here. I was gonna get you a plaque, but I thought you'd like that more. Your husband told me what to get you.
All
Great.
So our first program participant.
This is, okay, and my friend, who so many of you knew, Celine Belling, always used to say that Buffalo is like one big living room. Anyway, I went in for a physician appointment one day and was giving the history to the lovely nurse. And she asked me where I worked, and I said, Buffalo Prenatal. And she looked at me, and I said, were you a program participant? And she said, yes. She said, I was 12. And of course, I got her number. I said, guess what? You're coming to our event. And I'm gonna let Latersha talk. And she happens to have her son here tonight. That was the baby she had when she was with us. So Latasha Greer, come on up.
Hi, good morning. Good evening, should I say. I'm a little nervous.
Bye.
Thank you so much. It's such a privilege to be here today, to have the opportunity to share my story. So I want to start by saying I'm Latasha Greer. I'm a very proud mother to my son, Raekwon Greer. I'm very thankful for him. Despite being a young mom in the inner city, working with the Buffalo Prenatal Perinatal Network program afforded me opportunities to be very successful in life. I would like to thank you all for just being in the room today amongst so many beautiful people in the times and the days that we're in. Despite our diversities and our differences, we're all the same. And we all have a mission to succeed in life. One thing I do know is that we all are Buffalo strong. In moments, yes. And it's the moments like these that remind us of how we strengthen our community, how much love there really is in Buffalo, and how much we all want to give back. It's so important to continue outreach and support programs like these for our youth, because this is where it starts. This is where it's all needed. Upon becoming a 13-year-old mother, I didn't know what was next for me at all. My mom, she didn't understand it. I didn't understand it, but it wasn't for us to understand. It was something that we just had to get through together. I will never forget the day that I met Connie Rivera. She was so kind. She made me feel so comfortable. I was able to rid the shame, because that's what I held, despite of what the situation was. I was the only 13-year-old mom that I knew in the world. She let me know that she had my back in all situations. And if I ever needed her, that I could call her. And I don't know why she told me that, because believe me, when I called, I was calling that phone, okay? I was on her line like, Miss Rivera, where are you? I need you. And she was right there. Every single time she answered the phone. And if she didn't answer, I would leave a message and she would call right back. The support was very real. And I truly want to thank her for everything it is that she's done for me and for all the lives that she has impacted in our community. I just want to say thank you so much. This program not only affected me as a young mom, but also my mother, who was battling with, being a mom to a teen mom. What do I do for that? It impacted our family financially. And through the Buffalo Prenatal Perinatal Network Program, I had services that made such a difference in my household. I was able to get Infomil, diapers. They provided my son with his first crib, clothes, winter coats, parenting classes, healthy cooking classes, outings to let me know, hey, we still love you. We support you. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to go out on an outing and enjoy, what we have to offer. I didn't have that in my community. The BPPN was my support system. Without that, I wouldn't have saw a way through. And I am so thankful that someone believed in me, because through Ms. Rivera's words of, you can make the best of your life, I never gave up on myself. It really made me understand patience, purpose, and perseverance. I continued on through high school with my son. This program offered me the opportunity to get a bus from my home to drop my son off at daycare, to drop me off at school. It picked me up from school, took me back to daycare, took me to home or the library, wherever I needed to be. There was so much support for me to succeed. I finished high school, I became a PCA, a HHA, and I went on to Erie BOCES and became an LPN. I'm a nurse of 13 years. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Once my son got into, school, I said, I want to be able to afford him with opportunities that I didn't have. I became a travel nurse in 2016. I've been to Alaska. Both of my children have come with me. Living under the Northern Lights was such a humble experience. It changed my life. And since that moment, I've been giving back. I've been to Arizona. I've been to a lot of our remote areas, and I've worked mission during the pandemic. And what I will say is that we are people of perseverance, and we are people that want the best for one another. And despite, the differences that we are seeing in the world, there is so much love, there's so much giving back. And I am so happy that no one ever gave up on me, because now I have the opportunity to show my son a different light. He's in the process of graduating from college at Portland, and he joined the Air Force Reserve. To be able to complete a task, you need those tools to succeed. The Buffalo Prenatal Perinatal Network provided me with those tools at a very young age, and they showed me that life doesn't stop with one choice or one decision. You find your purpose. With your purpose, it becomes passion, and no matter what your circumstance, you persevere through it. So what I want to do is to be able to be a resource for young moms. I would love to be able to mentor, share my story, and give back to anyone, because you can get through this moment. Any moment, you will persevere. Thank you so much for your time today, and I appreciate you all.
Okay, so now we're gonna do silver and bronze. Yeah.
I don't know about you all, but that was the program, wasn't it? Thank you for being you. Thank you for telling the story.
It's stories like,
It's stories like that that we need to hear more often. Because sometimes we are knocked down and things happen in life, but we can get up and we don't give up. So congratulations to you. And thank you for what you do. I'd like to now just acknowledge some of our silver and bronze corporate sponsors. Our silver sponsors, Uville University, Extreme Discount Mattress, Horizon Mental Services, M&T Bank, Buffalo Backflow Incorporated, Riches, and Independent Health. And our bronze sponsors, there are several of them. I may split them up and do some a little bit later. Pampers, E. Johnson, Schroeder Joseph Associates, UPD Dental Associates, Great Lakes Integrated Network, Sage, CAI, Evans Bank, Molina Healthcare. I'll get to the rest a little bit later so we don't overwhelm you with all the sponsors, but we do want to thank you all for being here, and we will acknowledge everyone. Now to our honoree awards. This is also very special because you wouldn't be here if we didn't do something special. Our first honoree, if you would come forward, Zaire, Dr. Zaire Tong. As he is receiving his award, it's presented to him. He is a clinical assistant professor and attending physician with the UBMD and Galida Health, OCH, Shy Children's Hospital, Neonatology Department. Thank you for all you do.
thank you.
Thank you. Our next awardee, Pamela Schmidt. As she's coming to receive her award, just a couple of facts. Pamela is a nurse practitioner currently in the role of clinical specialist at Catholic Health Sisters of Charity Hospital. Her role as a clinical specialist is multifaceted. Her role in developing a plan of care for all high-risk patients, that is outstanding. But something that stood out, the goal of the obstetric safety committee that she facilitates monthly is to improve quality and safety for all of the patients. And so the person who nominated her says something like this, that there have been times during COVID-19 where patients have been alone or required ICU care, And this person witnessed Pam sitting at a patient's bedside, not for just 1 hour, but for several hours, holding that patient's hand, reassuring them, and providing heartfelt care and comfort. That is what we need in society. Congratulations. We had a chance to speak a few minutes ago, so we have a personal story too. So I know that she's there when women are there and having some serious issues. She's been there to provide that support.
Moving on.
Now with our program, sorry that this microphone is going in and out. I'd like to now introduce the Fatherhood Initiative Program Father, Sam Floyd.
I'm short. You're short as me.
Yeah. So, I'm here to tell you about the Fatherhood Initiative. I'm here to tell you about strength-based fatherhood. I struggle with anxiety disorder, so I'm gonna do my best. Every day when I came home, I would start cooking dinner for my family. I have 3 kids, one with a seizure disorder, and at that time, a 1-year-old, and another little girl. And while I was cooking dinner, watching the kids, doing homework, during a pandemic, I would also begin my class on being a father. Because that is the most important thing in my life. I have never felt the camaraderie, the fellowship, seen the modeling. They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. I've called Terry, one of the Fatherhood Initiative's teachers in the middle of the worst time in my life. He's talked me through it. He gave me simple words, and I took them and I made 4 more years happen. I took his words and I not only graduated from the Fatherhood Initiative, I did it again. Because I just didn't get enough of what they had to offer the first time around. I just felt like there was so much more I could learn. Sherman says at the end of every class, of course now I space, be kind to yourself and others. It sounds like he's just being funny or he's just playing around, but it's important. It's important to be kind to yourself. Self-help, self-care has become something wonderful in this time, day and age, and they taught me to take care of myself. They taught me how to take care of my children. My daughter has a seizure disorder, and I can remember the day when she fell to the ground and started seizing, and I had to hold her, and I didn't know whether it would kill her or not, because I did not know that. It was something that really defined my parenting going forward. I started seeking out things like EPIC, like BPPN. But then I found the Fatherhood Initiative, and that's where I've been ever since. That's the camaraderie, that's the, of course my thing died. That's what I'm looking for that's what I've always been looking for. My father wasn't there when I was young. When I had my first child, I didn't have that support system. I didn't have anyone to go to. And that is the saddest story that I could possibly tell you. I don't even see my son now because of the situation. But I had 3 more children that I see every day, and I'm encouraged by Father's Initiative to stay valiant, and do what I have to do to make that situation work. To make my children know that their father is important in their lives. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Mr. Floyd, for your bravery, and thank you for being a good father. Fathers do matter, so we thank you. Another round of applause for him. We'd now like to move forward with the organizational award that is being presented to Oshai Children's Hospital Maternity Division. Would all members who are here please come forward to accept the award and get your photo taken.
Come on, I know you're here. I know, the spots. Okay. One more. Well, there's, Carol, yeah. Tab, you shaking this?
Stay right where we are.
All right, we'll get on it, okay? There you go.
Oh, yes.
Come on.
See, that's what I was waiting for.
I know. You were waiting for it. No,
Picture.
Waiting for you.
She's taking a picture.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations to everyone. I thought it was
10 people coming up, but it was about 15, so congratulations. And thank you for all that you do. Next up, I'd like to call up a social worker, Sherelle McLean.
Hello, my name is Sherelle McLean. I am the social worker and CHW supervisor for Buffalo Prenatal. The Community Health Worker Program, for those of you who don't know, is an intensive case management program. And we are really special. I know if you ask anybody who works for our program, we will always say that we are the best in Buffalo, no matter what case management program you come in contact with, because we're a little bit special in the way that, we are of the community. We look like the people that we're serving. And it just hits different when a client sees a face that looks familiar, even if they don't know them. There's already a guard let down to say like, hey, I trust you. So whatever you have to say, I'm gonna listen. And we don't take that lightly. So we go into the home and offer our services to them, and it's all voluntary. So we're just saying, hey, we're here to support you, and they're already ready to receive us with open arms. And we're there not judgmental, we're there to look at them from all aspects of their life. We service them with their basic needs and their psychosocial needs, because let's be honest, if they're hungry, if they're worried about where they're gonna sleep, if they're worried about what they're wearing, they don't care about your prenatal appointment. They don't care about your well-baby visit. So when we go into the home, we're telling them, hey, what do you need? We got you. We provide them with those services so that when they are ready to attend to their mental and physical health, they're able to do so. So we have our community health workers go into the homes, service them in that way. We stay with them for up to 2 years, and it is a tremendous experience seeing them from when they first come in with nothing and leaving with everything. We have teen parents who graduate from high school. We have parents who are business owners and entrepreneurs. We have parents who have children who come into the program and are still succeeding. So it is great to see that trajectory of life, providing that educational service to really inform them of health topics so that they can make informed decisions about their health. It's not just talking at them, it's talking with them, giving them that information so that they can become advocates for themselves and provide those services and communication with their doctors so that they can have that communication and relationship. So it's not just one-sided. Really encouraging them to do so. We find a lot of our clients really knocking down doors. It's not just getting referrals from community partners, which we do enjoy, so please keep giving them to us. But we're really going door to door, knocking on the doors of the streets and saying, hey, is anyone here that doesn't have health insurance? Is there anyone here that's pregnant and needs help? Showing them that we are here to support them. Really, the definition of meeting them where they're at. And so I'm so proud to be a part of this program. Even just this week, we've serviced 8 families. We were able to give them furniture donations and furnish their houses. Some of these people are first-time apartment owners, so we were able to provide them with beds so that they can sleep on. We just had our breastfeeding support group the other day. A mom was struggling with her breast milk, and we were able to help her. And I know Marissa is like relentless with things, so she worked with her and was able to leave with her milk pumping. And so we provide those services. We provide our empowerment group for women who are suffering from anxiety and depression. As a social worker, I'm able to provide those counseling services. So I'm proud to be able to speak to those moms and let them know like they're not alone. This is not an isolated incident, that it's okay, that we'll make it through it, and really show them that they are more than just the vessel that births a person. While that is important, they are still who they are outside of their role as a mother. So we really work on empowering them, and when they leave, it's more than just that self-sufficiency in terms of finance or education. It is a whole person, and that's what we do here at Buffalo Prenatal. So I'm proud to be a part of the Community Health Worker Program, and thank you all for being here and continue to support us in any way that you can. Thank you.
Thank you, Sherelle, for that. And before we move on with our next awardee, I just want to mention some more of our bronze sponsors. Freed Maxick, KeyBank, Bank on Buffalo, Wayfinder, the Union, DC number 4 International, and Lumsden, and Buffalo Pediatric Society, and we mentioned Evans Bank and Molina. We'll get to some more and read them all again before we wrap up. Now it's time for our community awardee. It is Wayfinder Moving Services. Brian Hassan could come up, and as he does, we're going to watch a short video.
We are a full service community serving all Buffalo. Our goal is to try to provide the best customer service possible in the industry in Western Europe, and also try to create the best possible work environment for all guys and all the people that to make sure everybody's happy. So that's something that we will strive to do. So a couple years ago, we received a call from the Buffalo Prenatal area, just asking to see if we could help pick up some donations, financial aid for the be able to asked a lot of questions, and after hearing a bit about we decided that we just donate our services to help out the organization. So for the last couple of years, as we get all the sent through attract a couple of guys to go out and fund donations to the organization. But Buffalo Green was, I guess, probably touched because my grandmother is and it wasn't necessarily an easy thing for her. But my grandmother very strong, and she's done a really good job. And even though things were rough for her and we were starting out, they were organizations. My grandma got the help and support kind of so she could be part of organizations like this. So we're very, very fortunate to be able to do organizations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Wayfinder Moving Services, Ryan Scott. I know the video was hard to hear, so I didn't hear it, so I just asked him briefly because you all were probably saying the same thing. Why is the moving company, what's the link here? And the thing he just told me, his grandmother was born to a 16-year-old, right? And because of organizations like this, that's why you want to give back. That's the story, and this is why we did that. Congratulations. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing your story and giving back to the community. Next is the Healthy Families Home Visiting Program. We'd like to bring up Shanti Lovelady. Here she is. She's a client and a board member.
I'm all right. Good evening, everybody. Excuse my nervousness. I have not spoken in front of a group like this, so it's definitely a pleasure and an honor. Again, my name is Shantae Lovelady. This is my twins' father, Derek Young. That's how I got referred to the program through the Healthy Families. I was a 41-year-old newly woman finding out that she was carrying twins, so I was very blessed yet overwhelmed. So I had the pleasure of, getting referred to BPPN, meeting a lot of wonderful people, communicating the most with Miss Kim, and her, just as well as the organization, as I've always been stating, has just been a blessing. It's not just, what they can do for you, it's what they do for you, like the young lady here, the gentleman here, you're not just, okay, oh, you need a bed, here you go. If you need someone, to pick you up, even when you don't want them to pick you up, they're there. Miss Kim is not here for me. A couple of days, she's at my door, and in the past, I used to, get away, leave me be, but these times and these days and ages, you need someone who genuinely supports you, who genuinely, wants to see you succeed. So in the interim of, having the twins, they just recently turned 2 on the 10th of July. So, they're doing awesome. I was, thank you. I was able to be sponsored by the Neighbor Share program. I had, told Ms. Kim, I really want to become an entrepreneur. I'm interested in, doing acrylic nails, and I also want to open up my own online boutique. It's a few things that I want, to be just exclusively Love Lady, and I'm working on that. And she said, okay, well, let's apply for this. Nothing that was forced upon. Sometimes you're thinking, oh, what am I going to apply for? I'm not qualified or whatever. Sorry. But again,
BPPN, they don't let you think like that. You know, it's not a, oh, you don't qualify. No, you're qualified. Here you go. So I filled out the application around Christmas of last year. I was informed that, they were going to sponsor me, and it was just a blessing with so many things that I did not have, just doing the 9 to 5. You have your children, your bills, sometimes money runs a little bit short. So it was a $400 grant, and I was able to get supplies. I mean, all the things that, a nail technician would need to help her business prosper. I'm not, out here, like the other, beautiful men and women who are excelling, but I mean, I'm definitely progressing. Another thing that they also teach you, you don't sit and wallow in self-pity, or, you don't sit there and self-sabotage yourself. If you're having a bad moment, have that moment, feel that moment, and get up and move on. So neighbor share, yes, definitely a great blessing. And then just in June, and I had applied for, but totally forgot. I mean, because with twins, guys, I'm 43 now. They're 2 now. My brain is like mush. Like, I'm gonna get in the truck and like, what did I say? Because it's just everywhere. I totally forgot that I applied to become a member of the board. Next thing you know, the invite is there, and Shantae Lovelady is a new board member. So I'm grateful for that. So, when I was expressing it, with some loved ones of mine, some associates, and they're like, okay, well, what does that do for you? And I'm like, well, of course, it's not a monetary value, but it's still a great value. And I keep saying, like, I don't know what is coming, but I know all of this is in preparation just for something big. I mean, of course, besides me wanting to be a great, nail technician and have my online boutique, I have a dream. I want to open a not-for-profit business just for the youth, not specifically for young girls or just young boys, for them all. I feel like, as we grow, lacking parents, lacking support, just lacking love sometimes. We get adults and we're broken. And now we're trying to, fix ourselves, big kids that are adults trying to fix ourselves. So I figure if I had a not-for-profit organization that can be of service to the youth, where they may be lacking the attention, the love, the support, they don't have to grow up being broken completely. They have better tools as to how to heal, how to deal with other people, how to self-care and love for their own self, just to avoid a lot. When you're in an organization like this, and even prior to being in an organization like this, I admire helping. It's a blessing to help someone. It's better to give than to receive. I mean, and that's the truth. So by me receiving so much from this organization, being a part of the board is important to me, because I feel like that is an opportunity for me to give back to the community, give back to single parents, just give back to anyone who is in need, as this organization, has done for me. That's the gist of that, and I'm glad I was able to speak to you all. Thank you.
She's a travel tech.
Thank you.
We keep seeing success stories, so we know that this organization is needed and it is making a difference. So congratulations to you as well. We would now like to recognize our second community awardee, Neighbor Share, and it's going to be a video. They are not here this evening, but enjoy the video.
Organizations are walking with families and individuals. When the BPPN staff identifies these pivotal moments of need in community that are otherwise going at, they're able to top those needs onto a leadership platform where we have generous donors related to those needs. And we love partnering with organizations like BPPN, organizations who are deeply rooted in community and are authentically walking alongside the communities that we serve. When you have that relationship, when you have that trust, you're able to create solutions that are the most effective for communities. And we believe that's what true change is. We are so unbelievably honored to have this award tonight. We should be the ones thanking you because of the work that you do every day. We're just so privileged to be able to be a tiny sliver of that work. And I'm especially excited tonight to be able to introduce to you, Shantae, one of our beneficiaries, and my caregiver.
Hello, my name is Shantae Upwood, and I have been a good member of the BPPN network. For long, experience I wanted to do on July 10th. So I've been in the program for some time. It's been a great help for a great while being in this program, I've expressed becoming an entrepreneur. I have interest in critical technology, and I'm interested. I want to create my own vaccine, so things like that. So when I got approved for the neighborhood share program, I used it exclusively for my new business, and I must say, again, a great blessing. I was able to obtain so many products and supplies, especially from a local supplier that I use. She's awesome. Her customer service is great, and she is even grateful that I was considered and I also considered her for the blessing. So it's just been phenomenal. It's just an awesome reminder that even when sometimes we do it on ourselves, or sometimes take a back seat to our dreams, there are people out there that are really on their shoulders.
Double dose. What? Double dose. Here we go.
Well, congratulations once again. An important note, thanks to Neighbor Share BPPN has supported 14 families since August of 2021 with over $4,200 in funding. So although they are not here, we can still applaud them for their help. And now I am told it is time to pull a raffle ticket for the Buffalo Bar and 50/50 cash raffle. So I know you're not going to leave because you want to know if you're a winner. So once that comes up, we will get ready to do that. And then we're going to have a live auction. Cash auctions is going to do that. All right, so this is going to be the Buffalo Bar. I gotta put my glasses on. If I get this wrong, okay. I dig. You're smiling, doctor. Okay, this is the Buffalo Bar 50/50 cash raffle ticket. That number is 128247. 128247.
Do we have a winner?
Do we have a winner? If you don't come forward soon, we're gonna have to pull another number. 128247. Oh, come
We need a checker ticket, my friend. Let me check the ticket. I don't trust it.
128247. All right, congratulations. So now we're gonna turn it over to cash auctions. Oh, we have one more? Oh, and the 50/50, I'm so sorry. Ooh. 375 is what you'll get. Doctor's still smiling. Okay, the number is 443-795. 443-795. 443-795. Rick?
Teresa win? Who is it? Is it Maribel? Yeah.
All right, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Now we're gonna keep this program going, I promised you we would. It's time now for cash auctions.
Good evening, folks. Eric from Cash Auction. It's my great pleasure to see people for once. It's been a while for some of us. So we got a quick program. Hang in there. So our first item is going to be Go Bills. 2 tickets to the Buffalo Bills and the Jets on Sunday, December 11th, 2022 at 1 p.m. Section 30 at Highmark Stadium. A $150 gift card for the Bills store can be used at the Highmark Stadium as well. Plus, a signed number 55 CJ Spiller mini helmet, $99 Harrison Phillips signed mini helmet as well. Bills pendant, foam buffalo, pocket size helmet, and gloves. Value on this is $550. There it is on the left. So here we go. Here we go. Next one here. I don't know who'd say 200 and kick it off. It's a Bills, guys. 2's here now. 2 and a quarter. 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 Where's it going? 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. Nobody likes the Bills. 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. Only 200 now. 2 and a quarter. Where? 2 and a quarter. Yeah, back up. 2 and a quarter. Thank you, Amy. Now 250. 250, whatever you 50. 250, whatever you 50. 250, whatever you 50. My 2 and a quarter is here. 250 where? One more time. 250. 250, we're not even halfway. 250, whatever you 50. 250, not no friends at that table. Now 275, 275, let's see how high he'll go. 275, 275, 275, 275, whatever you 75. Now 3, now 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter. You guys did it right at the end, did you? 3 and a quarter, 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 3 and a quarter. Let's one more time. Let's see how 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter, whatever, 3 and a quarter. My 300 here now, 3 and a quarter where? 3 and a quarter, whatever, 3 and a quarter. Sold out $300, gentlemen, right there. I guess I got to come over and grab some information from you. All right, second item. The lucky bidder got us. We're going to move on to number 3. Night on the Town, Goo Goo Dolls concert tickets Saturday, September 24th at KeyBank Arena, section 116, row 6, seats 11 and 12. Close to the stage, a $100 gift card to Pearl Street Grill and Dinner for drinks. Value is $583. Donated tonight by Luann Brown, Mary Ellen, Lisa, and Charlie Schmidt. $583 value on this one here. Here we go. Who's that? How about 200 paid off on this one? 200 where? Start at wherever you want. How about $100 to go? $100 to go. 100 now, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. Only how about 1 quarter, 1 quarter, 1 quarter, 1 quarter. Should probably pay a little more. 1 quarter. Thank you. Now 150, 150. Your turn. 150. 175, way in the back, 175, 200, you're both out. 200, by 1, 2, now 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, young lady, 2 and a quarter, 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 my 200's over here, now 2 and a quarter, your turn, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, my 200's here, now 2 and a quarter, where? 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter. Sold out $200, young lady, right there on that table. Later, hold up your hand. They'll come over right now. Thank you so much. All right, number 3, hockey fan package. 4 club seats for the Sabres game during the 2022-2023 season. Mutually agreed upon date. Certified, authentic Buffalo Sabres jersey autographed by 26 Rasmus Dahlin. Value is $1,260. Donor tonight, the Highmark of Western New York. So here we go in this package here. Here we go in this one here. Here we go. How about 500? Take it off. 500, 500, 500, 600 where? 600, 600. 6 is here now, 6.5. 650, whatever, 650. 650, whatever, 650 now. 675, 675, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700 now, 7 quarter, 7 quarter, 7 quarter now, 750, 750, whatever, 750, 750, whatever, 750, 750, whatever, 750, 750, your turn, 750, my 7 quarters up front now, 750, one more time, 750, whatever, 750, 750, I'm spending a nickel, yeah, 750, 750, whatever, 750, 750, whatever, 750. Sold out 7.25 right up here at the front table, Mr. Henry. Congratulations, sir. All right, next one up, the painters package. 4 hours of interior painting with 2 professional painters from District Council Number 4 Painters and Allied Trades International Union. Painters will supply tools, drop cloths, brushes, rollers, 3 to 4 weeks lead time before you can work can begin. It's a $475 bid, $475 for labor, plus $250 for Home Depot gift card value is $725. District Council Number 4 Painters Allied Trades International Union Professional Painters Services, and Mr. and Mrs. Jaros and Emily Cheng are their donors here tonight. $725 value. Who kick it off at 300 where? 3, 3, now 3.25, 3.25, whatever unicorn. 3.25, unicorn. 3.25, only 3.25 now 350. 350, whatever 350. 350, your turn 350. My 3.25 is out here 350. I see all that money before. 350, top 75, 375, 75, 375, young ladies, 375 and 4, 4 now, 4.25, 4.25, 4.25, 4.25, they're having a board meeting, 4.25 now, 450, 450, we're going to do 450, almost done, 450, 450, we're going to get 450, 450, only $25, 450, 450, we're going to get 450, my 4 numbers out here now, 450 where? 450, we're going to get 450, 450. Sold out 4.25, young lady right there, congratulations. All right, one more package, then we're going to go into our fund admission appeal, so hang in there. This one's really cool, guys. The Baby Little Kai Rocker package. Baby Little Kai Rocker in gray, Eco 12 with light legs, 250 Bye Bye Baby gift card, changing mat with bag, mini spinny toy, Medi Buddy first aid kit, value $882. Donor tonight, Melissa Lopez and Karen Brown. This rocker is really cool. I mean, you would never know that this is a baby rocker. You can put this in your house as a piece of furniture. So this is a very cool piece. Very, very cool piece. Again, $882 value. Here we go, this one, here we go. Let's say 300 to kick it off. 300 where? 3, that's just my idea. 300, 3.25, 3.5, 350, 350, your turn, 350, 350, you haven't bought the rocker yet, I can tell you that, 350, 350, we're going to 375, 375, that's a little comfy, isn't it? 375, 375, 375, hold the sit in, 375, 375, my 350's out here now, 375, we're $883 value, looking for 375, 375, 375, 375, 375, 375. Sold out 350, young lady at that table there. Congratulations, she is surprised. All right, we're going to move on to our fund admission appeal. Do you have anything to say, or am I just going on here?
Do we have the, oh, how much it provides, okay.
So, the different prices, when Eric does this, so we're just giving an example.
Okay, you can do it. Why don't you do it?
I just didn't know if you had something to say. I know everybody's been talking tonight. So we're going to do some different levels tonight. We're going to start at the $1,000 level, the $700 level, the $500, $160, and the $30 level. So our first level tonight, we're going to aim high. We always do, and as we should, is the $1,000 level. $1,000 will provide tickets to the Buffalo Zoo for 75 program kids and parents, or tickets to the Buffalo Science Museum for 75 program kids and parents as well. So is there anyone in the room that can do the $1,000 level? If you can do that, hold your hand up high. We always shoot high. At the $1,000 level, is there anyone in the room that can do that? Anyone in the room? Anyone at the $1,000 level? Can anyone do that? All right, we aim high. It's okay, I don't blame. So here we go, our next level. $700 level, a certified lactation counselor exam fee, fatherhood program materials. So is there anyone in the room that can do the $700 level? If you can do that, hold your hand up high. Anyone at the $700 level tonight? Anyone at the $700 level? Anyone? All right, we'll get there. Now, we have one. Congratulations, give that man a great round of applause. Get his wallet now. Gentleman right up front here, thank you so much. Next level, our $500 level, $500 Halloween event, Christmas event, fall feast, support group supplies for the fatherhood session. Anyone at the $500 level, if you do that, hold your hands up high. Anyone at the $500 level, hold those hands high. Anyone at the $500 level. Way back there, that young lady, thank you very much. Way back there. Give her a round of applause at the $500 level. Thank you so much. All right, our next level is the $100 level. This will provide financial literacy class for participant, winter coats for kids up above 3, BPPN, support group supplies, breastfeeding, empowerment, and scrapbooking. At the $100 level, if you guys can do that, hold your hand up high at this point in time. This young lady right here up front, thank you so much. The gentleman right up here at front, thank you so much. 2 gentlemen right up front. Young lady here, thank you so much. Keep your hands up high. I'm assuming they're going to bring some sheets around. Let's give those folks a great round of applause. Keep your hands up so they bring the sheets around. Thank you so much. Once you get your sheet, you can put your hand down. All right, we won't get to the next level, I promise. Our next level is a $60 level. That will provide breastfeeding supplies, emergency food supplies for displaced clients. Anyone at the $60 level, please hold your hand up high at this point in time. Young lady right over here, thank you so much. She's waving, keep your hand up high. At the $60 level, who else? Who else? Right up here, this young lady, thank you so much. Hold your hand up until they come over and see it. Gentlemen over here, thank you so much. Keep your hand up until we give out sheets here. Anyone else at the $60 or any other level, just keep your hands up. They'll get you some sheets, okay? Give those folks a round of applause. So now, the $30 level, this will provide diapers and wipes, cleaning supplies, Goodwill cloths for moms, winter blankets, and school supplies. Is there anyone in the room that can do the $30 level? Hold that hand up high. This young lady right here, thank you so much. Keep it up. This young lady right here, thank you so much. At the $30 level. Anyone else? He's been every level, so we'll get to him. Hang in there, we'll get you some sheets. Who else at the $30 level? Anyone else? Young lady over here, thank you so much. Folks, give yourselves a great round of applause. If we missed the level, if you've changed your mind since we've been going through, certainly come see any of the women. We certainly can get we'll take any grateful donations tonight. Thank you so much. Eric from Cash Auctions. Everyone drive safe tonight. We'll see you next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Thanks to everyone who's so generous. We have a lot of liquor left. Lisa Schmidt bought it, so if you want to still drink, go. Okay, so silent auction, you will get a text or an email if you won something to check out.
So just make sure you review your checkout orders, and we want to thank you all so much for being here. You can go to the checkout and pick up your items. Once again, thank you for coming out this evening. Luann, do you have some final words for everyone?
Thank you. I'm sorry it ran a little late, but we really needed to hear from those clients. So I know you guys wanted to hear from them. So thank you again. We look forward to seeing you next year. Okay, Denise is going to go over the checkout procedure with you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all so much. I'm sorry it was a little warm. Can't fight Mother Nature, right? So for the silent auction, you should have been prompted on your phone, depending on how you were asked to be triggered, text or email. So you can check out for silent auctioneers on your phone. And then when you go to registration, which is also checkout, and then they'll give you a blue slip for the items that you want, and you go, and there's the vouchers around the silent auction items, and they'll make sure that you find your items. Some of these are gift cards, and those are stored separately, so they'll help you get your items. If you want something big, you need help carrying it, you can do that too. For the raffle, from the mission, you can use the QR code on the sheet that you got, or you can fill it out and go to the station checkout, and then you accept it for cash check, or you can swipe your credit card as well. So all those options are there. Thank you so much for your time, and you know, there's more beverages, so please, you know, have a cocktail. The tree checkout is probably a little busy, so if you just bear with us. So our staff before are working real hard for you to get everything cleared out. So thank you so much. Travel safe, and we will see you again soon. Thank you.
like during practice.